All right, and welcome back to another exciting episode of Minetest Gameplay of Swords. Yeah, and this is number 4, recording number 4. Let's see. I kind of lost my... There's nothing... Huh. I give up. I give up. So we are going to take a look at, we're out at the modern world, and we are going to take a look at our condo. And basically, I have no idea what has happened. It appears that something with OBS Studio, and there was last week, the last episode, it kind of, yeah, there's the condo again. In last week's episode, it didn't record right away, so I switched to MKV recording because I lost the entire recording. Now this episode, it's I don't know where the problem is. OBS Studio will record it, and then all of a sudden, and it's not overloading OBS. All of a sudden, it will just stop recording, and then hang when you try to exit. When you say stop recording, it'll just sit there and hang. And the file might be 2 gig, it might be 135 megabytes, but it's not working. So there. So I'm on the Mac and we're out at the new world. And anyway, I'm recording at 60 frames per second on the Mac on QuickTime because it will do it, where OBS would only do 30 frames. I did update. You see, it didn't have anything to do with it. I updated Audacity and FFmpeg, but I was having the problem before I updated. So I blew out OBS Studio and reinstalled it. Let's see, the garage. We'll go down to the garage and we'll see from there. So I don't know. I've been on the forums and nobody's been any help on the forums on that. And other people have had issues with OBS Studio not stopping recording. So, and usually it's because their PCs are real weak. And how many recordings have I done so far on this Lenovo where everything handled it just fine because of the AMD and the graphics chip that's in here. And OBS, when it was recording, was only using 5% CPU. So I don't know. I have to figure it out. So we're down in the garage area of my new condo. Yes. And it looks cool. There's an awful lot of concrete here. So I used some stone block. That's actually the base foundation of the building. So I kind of left it to break up the monotony. And as you can see here, we have my patented garage door and lights, courtesy of the gate controller and the player detector. So over here we have a little garden. As you're driving in, you could look at the garden. And a warthog. And it comes out here. So it turned out. I got a good rate of descent here, and it's all even. Going into the parking garage. One of the things that I could have done is, hi, Mr. Deer. Does the deer have any dough? Certainly, $2. Yeah. 5 bonus points for somebody that could figure that one out. So it works. This whole area is going to be filled in. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this now because over here, you could see, there we go. Over here, you can see that the building hangs over a little bit, so I have it kind of tapered off as looking at a support. So yeah. So I might have it I might fill all this area in, but I'll lose this cool pond and to the jungle. Welcome to the jungle. By Guns N' Roses. Now that changed. See, there's some weird things there's some weird things happening because I had gone through and made sure all these were faced the same way. I don't know. And I've added an awful lot of area here. I've done a lot of world edit. So I'm wondering if it's been playing around with the world generation. Because if you do too much with world edit, or you change too much area, I think somewhere it says it regenerates. So hopefully it hasn't played with the other area of the world. So we come into the elevator, and you see now this changed also, because I had the garage in there. So I don't know what's happening. So let's go up to floor 10. And of course it's not going to let me out. No, floor 10, please. That was my mistake. So you let me out. Thank you. If you don't close these doors and you take the other elevator, you can't get out the doors. So here's the one unit that I did do. Oh, look at that. We got the sunset over. I don't want the chat. I want, there we go. Look at that sunset over the town. Cool. Very cool. So this is the proposed layout of the unit. And so you come in here, obviously, crawl through the vents. So you come in here, and right here is going to be the kitchen. And it's a small kitchen too. Kind of not digging that, because I can't have an island in this configuration. However, the next apartment, this ain't my unit. This is a small one. So here's going to be the dining area, and then you have the living room area. You saw the kitchen. Then you come over here, and this is going to be the bathroom area. Obviously, we need some light in here. That'll work. I didn't know I made it this small. I have to see. I'm wondering if I can move that over one. I probably can move that over one and make that bathroom 3. I'll have to look at that. So that's going to be a bathroom for all the people. And then this one is either going to be a den or a small bedroom with gorgeous views. Everywhere, there's views everywhere on here. And I'm going to create, I'm going to fix the color on that block. So we have that. And then this is the master bedroom, the master suite. And I have to figure out how I'm going to be able to put, if I want to put in a master bathroom or something off of here. I'll have to see, because I kind of I'm limited to, because of the windows. So we'll have to see. So it works. Now this unit over here, this is my unit. Let's go out the other door. I did shut the door. Because this unit is much bigger and it has dual patios. So it overlooks the jungle on the one side. And you get great views. So that'll take care of that. So I'm not sure exactly, I can come off of here with a wall and make 2 rooms over here. Obviously this unit is bigger, so I'll be able to put in a full kitchen and living room area. But that'll be kind of cool. And then I'm so used to the mouse over on the other one. These are the stairs going down. I need the stairs going up to the roof. So we have the roof finished. We come out here, and you saw the pool with there's the shallow end and the deep end, some towels and lights. Got a little like walking track around the side here. Over here you got a barbecue, and you could put some towels out and stuff like that, because you are kind of constrained to the rooftop of the building. And I left the vents to make for realism. And the smokestack is there. However, I might be moving it, and I want to change the material. There we got the smokestack smoke. Very nice. And I want to change the material from that new light mod that I looked at a couple videos ago. I put these lights out here, which at nighttime they perfectly, these are path lights. They perfectly, that's not the key that I wanted here. Who is those from? More lights. Yeah. From, oh, I'm losing it today. There we go. Like I found, I had never used these rails before. They're from Home Decor, and they're really cool looking. They really add a lot in because these rails are real wimpy. But these are the ones from X Panes or L Panes. So, you know, they're the ones that will curve where the other ones won't. So, while I do like these for castles and stuff like that, these are much thicker and they fit the bill. So each corner has a garden, and they're all different. And grass will not grow on this because I use forest soil. So that is the roof, and great views again. And we got lighted. I was trying to say either heated or lighted pool. Then we come down here, and we're going to go down to the garage because we can. And I have to hit the button twice just to get out. I'm not sure if you can use this many elevators in a row. It's working. All right. So there you have it. That is the condominium finished. And it's finished for the most part. I mean, I have to figure out some kind of detail to put in these outside walls to make it look, you know, not so blah. It does look like one of those old Miami beach front buildings, like from the olden 50s and 60s. But I'm very happy with the shape of it. And the sides that have the balconies, those look fine. The detail on that, there's enough detail in there. It's just the front of the building that it needs something in that inner side. So I'm going to have to figure out some kind of ledge or something to put on there to make it stand out. I don't know if, let us see if I can do something. Now on the bottom here, on floor 1, I was thinking about putting an awning out here. That would work for that. So let us see here. If I went, I tell you, you know, when you record a video 4 different times, I don't know if that is going to work. See, I like the color, but it might be too much. Now I also have, not only do I have these, I might put a ledge around everything because I don't like the stair, but I think the ledge has, actually, I think the ledge has just enough detail that might look even better. Let's see just how this is going to look. Because it just needs something to set it off, just to give it a hint of color. That's not bad. However, concrete block. I do have, if you take, I can take the concrete block in here and I could do a smaller panel. That panel won't go all the way, I don't think. I don't know. Let us see here. What did I pick up? A lady fern. I don't remember that. I did it again with I hit the wrong key. I'm kind of getting reacclimated with the Mac settings. So if I put that there, see this gives it a different, that makes it smaller, and that might be what I need. I need just something to, except for when I get to the end, I'm going to have to figure something out. So now this end, actually that kind of looks cool. I don't know. I like the smaller one. I could put that on there and then make it end right there with a micro block, because we have that micro block there, which would make it go just a little bit. And there's also this one, but this one I don't think is going to do what I need it to do. Let's take one and see. So if I take that one and lay it on the ground here. Ooh, that would work too. So if I take that, oh, and then you gotta sit here and you gotta play with the, there we go. See, I could do that. I could make this work. And that looks even better. And then just have it end right before the wall there. So if I go back in here and I need to get rid of stuff. I have too much stuff. I don't know. I've recorded this video so many times. I don't know if I can't remember if I talked about the weather in this episode or not. But if I did, oh well. Oh, it would go here. So yesterday was 60 degrees. The day before was 50 degrees. And today is 36 degrees and it's going to snow. Yay. Look at that. That actually looks pretty cool. Maybe if I ended it back there, or just went straight through. But I think that's going to be enough of the detail that I actually need to give it just enough to make it contrast. You know what? I like that better. I just like taking it straight across. So that would add just that much more detail, and so that will work. Let's go back over here and fly. And then on the first floor though, on the first floor is going to be an awning that will make that work. So another idea was to put ledges underneath the windows. Why did it do that? I'm trying to get used to the the mouse settings again, because it's a whole different, when using a different computer, it's a whole different animal from the Lenovo with the, I have the, what do you call that? I have a wireless keyboard and a mouse set up to it. And the mouse is very quick. Where on here, I keep hitting the wrong key. On here, the mouse is sluggish. So I'm over exaggerating like movements, which obviously is not making it good for the viewer. But I will figure that out. And I think these three colors work together well. So I'm going to show, we're going to finish this real quick. I'm going to show the area that I'm working on. I can't remember if I did or not. So I did an awful lot of world edit trying to make that area flat. So I can just come right off of this little town area to the major downtown area. How many floors do I have to do? See, this gets real repetitive, and I should have thought about this when I was making the first floor, because then instead of going back through and fixing everything, now I don't know if I want to put. No, I don't think I want to. See, I kind of jerked the camera there. Sorry. Oh, I'm not recording this again. This is it. This is all you guys get. So the first floor will have an awning, and that will make that work. I think that adds enough. It adds enough contrast. Now, I mean, I could go crazy and take it all the way down. And that's an idea too. Just have to see. So let's go take a look at what I've been doing over here. Yeah. I want to take the awning out. And go from there. So that's looking really cool. So that's a view of that. Now we come over here, and all this area here has been filled in and leveled off. Hi, Mr. Deer. And I left these little coves and stuff because I want to do something with all this. I like having the nature part, and there's nothing back this far. Except I don't want that. There's no builds this far east. According to the map, I'm heading east. And all this has been filled in. This was all hilly area. Hi, you just came out of nowhere. And like this thing back here. This is just really cool. So it comes around. Now this area over here is going to be a little harder to play with. I wanted to, that naturally was there. I want to keep this area, but you can see how much I've added to this area. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to successfully pull off making hills here to where this will all blend in, so I can retain this little like cavern, or not cavern, this rock face area, because this area over here looks really, really cool. And I just want to dress it up a little bit and keep it. Because there's going to be buildings all the way to the back here. This will be feathered in. This has all been fixed right over here. I have some more hidden caves and stuff like that to get rid of. Hi, Mr. Sheep. And then this will be like all along where I added will be feathered in. And then I have to figure out what I'm going to do. This area will be filled in. But this over here, I'm going to see if I can keep this hill by keep extending the top part. So this is going to take a little while to do, to blend this all in. And then I'll probably have to take away a little bit of the top here. But that'll blend all that in, because this will be like a little, there's going to be trees here to block this building view from the next building view, which is also going to be about a 10 to 15 story building. And then the big skyscrapers are going to go in here for the downtown area. So yeah, so that is a look at my new, I'm happy with it. I really am. I like that. I think the roof has enough detail. That front has enough detail. We have to really put in, ooh, I can't, you see on the Lenovo, this would not struggle at all with being in full range view like that. But everything has their pros and cons. So that's good looking. There's enough light up here. At nighttime, this looks really, really nice. And like I said, all my builds, I love to have them where they look as good in the daytime as they do at nighttime. So yeah, so we have the gorgeous sunset going down, overlooking these beautiful views. It's always a full moon. So there has it. The completed condominium. And I'm going to, like I said, I am going to deck out one of the units. But this would be a really cool place. Go from there. So what I am also going to do is I've been doing more work on I've been doing more work with the medieval area, the medieval castle. And I'm going to do a separate video just on the medieval stuff. So I have a video for the modern builds, and I will have a series on the medieval and go from there. So that should be coming out in a day or two, because I don't anticipate everybody's going to. Some people like the medieval stuff. Some people like the modern stuff. So if you want to skip one, it really doesn't matter. It's what everybody wants, their own personal preferences. So that is a sharp looking building. And I always forget to take a screenshot. Oh, look at that view. Take a screenshot here. Not like I have to be quiet. I was like, oh, shh, gotta be quiet. No, you don't have to be quiet. This is a video. I can edit it out. Yeah. That's how my day has been going. I've recorded this so many times. I don't remember what I talked about. I don't remember what I showed. What, each video I had added some blocks and done some things. So yeah. All right. So that's going to do it. Hopefully everybody stays warm, safe, and dry with this weird weather that we're having, and go from there. So until the next video, thank you very much for joining, and goodbye.